Mike mentioned that there's a seasonality to the garbage. The winter months we have very few, much less deliveries. The summer months, much more deliveries. And our capacity is the same day in and day out. So that we would like to find a way to shave the peak, similar to what we try and do in the electric industry, but shave the peak so that we have a steady amount of garbage day in and day out. 2,500 tons every day instead of 2,000 tons in December and 3,000 tons in July. And the way we're doing that is a technique that's been used in Europe for a number of years now. It's actually baling the garbage. If you drive through the countryside in New England and the Midwest, you'll see bales of hay wrapped in plastic. That's to preserve the nutrients in the hay. But we are going to use a similar technique and bale the garbage to preserve the sweet odors and nutritional nature of the garbage. And that garbage can be stored up to 2 years without any loss of BTU quality. It's a process in use across Western Europe, and we believe it has the capability of allowing us to continue to take deliveries when we don't have the capacity to process it, July and August. Bale it and store it, and then open up those bales in January when we have excess capacity. The advantage is we won't have to pay $85 or $90 a ton to export it to New York in July, and we won't have to discount our price in January to take in garbage. As Mike said, there's probably $1 or $2 per ton savings year-round available to us with that technique. It's not a, it's in our capital budget for this coming year. We have a couple tests we have to run to ensure we can practically access the garbage after it's baled and wrapped. But we're optimistic that it's the sort of innovative approach that we are now able to take now that we've got our head above water financially. Okay, I don't want to hold you any longer. I do want to take any questions you may have and remind you that the printer is warmed up, ready to print out. And the checks are waiting to be picked up. We would ask that you sign for the check and show us 2 picture IDs to make sure we're handing it to the right city official. Okay, any questions? If you do have a question, please wait for a microphone. Yes, John?
Hi, I'm John Adams from the town of Granby. Mike, I do want to thank you very sincerely and the board for all of your hard work, and Tom also, and your staff at CRRA. But can you explain to us what the opposition to the Tier 2 to Tier 1 change in the legislature might be? There are folks that are opposing that we need to be aware of. It would seem to me to be a no-brainer. The definition, the class of the electricity, from a Tier 2 to a Tier 1 change?
Historically, the Green Lobby is not fond of trash energy. And it was at their insistence, and I use the Green Lobby as we all know who they are. There's a number of well-meaning, well-intentioned environmental groups who don't want to encourage waste of energy. They want to encourage more recycling. And as admirable as that focus is, these plants are here, and they are the most significant source of renewable energy in New England. And we think they are deserving of that class 1 characterization, but purely a choice by the legislature to not include us because we're a less favored type. Solar, wind, new hydro, which is a trout fisherman, I don't think is particularly environmentally sound, but all of those get class 1 certification, and we do not. We're I'd like to say we're optimistic. It's going to be a long, hard road.
Send out a little bit of a legislative alert test to.
Yes, we're trying to get it added to the bill. And if we get it added to the bill, we will ask all of our towns to hit their legislative card with the benefit to the towns. It's very significant from a financial standpoint. Any other questions?
Everybody wants that check.
Well, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure this year, as always. We look forward to serving your needs over the next year. Don't hesitate to give me a call. Any questions about the contract, or if you need our help in providing information to your legislative committee members, or townspeople, or even appearing, we really have to at public hearings, we're happy to do it. Thank you.
I was good. I didn't ask about it.
How much you get?